Hello everyone, welcome back to That Catholic Gamer Dude Plays Prison Architect. Well, not back, I guess technically speaking. It's a new day here. Gosh, that was an awful intro. Let's try this again. It's a new year. It's a new prison. Let's go for it. That's right, so we're going to start over a little bit here. For those who have watched my previous Let's Play on this, I do apologize for that, but I have been doing a lot of research on Prison Architect and kind of the best kind of strategies, not necessarily the best strategies, but just learning a lot more about the game. So I've decided this time around, I'm gonna lay out the structure a little differently. And for those of you who are new, welcome! We're playing Prison Architect. What is Prison Architect? It's about building a prison. I know, it says so right on the title, right? But basically the idea is you build a prison to house some inmates, and then it's pretty much up to you to decide how you want to kind of organize it. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and start building out our prison. Let's see here. First things first, for those who remember, we're going to go to our grant system. And basically the way that this works is that you can get grants for completing certain tasks. That's kind of how the game guides you into getting started. So we're going to build our basic detention center, and that's what we're going to do for this particular video for today, and we may get to an administrative center, we'll see. But first things first, as you can see, I've kind of laid everything out, and I'll kind of explain a little bit about where things go. This first block right here, and I'll show you as we go ahead and get started. Oops, put some auto lights on there. No, we'll go this way, and then we're gonna build out the first part of our foundation. And I'll kind of explain as things are being built out what's what. So let's see here. First and foremost, we're going to put ourselves a couple of doors. And then this is going to be our reception area. This is where prisoners first come in. And that's where they basically get their uniforms and make sure that they're not carrying any contraband or anything like that. Boom, boom. So get that. And then let's see here. We'll also put down a foundation up here. This is where our power plant is going to be. Kind of measured everything out ahead of time. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll just have to wait till they get that done. And then, so let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. While they're building that, I'll explain, what else is going to go on. So this is going to be visitation. It's going to be up front. That way, to have some access, and I'm kind of counting on at the moment that you only need the one door here for visitation, because I'm hoping nobody causes a ruckus in the visitation room, but we'll see. This is going to be our canteen, and let's see. Okay, so they built that out. This is going to be the canteen where the prisoners eat. I've got stuff measured out. All right, so far so good. And then this is going to be the kitchen area. This is going to be our first cell block, which we may or may not get to in this video. This is going to be the yard, and this is going to be the administration offices, and as I mentioned up there is the power plant. So there they go, and let's see. So first off, I'm going to go up here, I'm going to go here, going to go here, then we'll come down this way. This is going to be our holding cell, and this is going to be our shower area. And for those who recall, you don't need to pay attention, but for those who are new, the basic detention center, which is the grant that we're trying to kind of get here, is you got to build a holding cell, a shower, a yard, a kitchen, canteen, hire 2 guards, and 2 cooks. So that's that. And then let's see here. We are going to kind of lay this out a little bit. This time around, for those who recall my previous prison, I kind of did it in terms of a much wider and more open prison, and that was kind of causing a few security issues. So this time around, I'm going to build this out a little bit more smartly, I hope. And let's see here. We can probably build this out as well. And then once they kind of get that built in, probably put in a couple of Dale Jors. Build out the visitation center now. We don't really need it just yet, but it doesn't hurt to have it up already, because by putting it up now, it'll save us some time. In fact, actually, let me see if I can do that. No, I can't do that. Alright, so let's see here. I build out this way. I gotta wait till they're done. That's fine. Look at them going. They're chopping down our trees, building out the stuff. This is gonna be our yard area, like I said, and I probably shouldn't have done it that way. Probably have to clear out, undo the foundation here. That kind of stinks. Probably a waste of money too. Yeah, I didn't think that one through. This is very new for me, trying to kind of do it this way, because before, all of my previous prisons that I mentioned before are much more outdoors like. So build that out there, and oh, I can't go that far. Okay, well, it's just as well. So, and as you can see, I also put down all these different squares to kind of show where things go, so that kind of take the guesswork out of some of that. And while they're doing that, that's right, we're going to require an entrance for this. So we're going to do staff door here, and then build out the rest of the foundation here. Oh wait, you guys haven't come up there yet. Yep, it's still working. Actually, this is probably going to take longer than I thought. So what we're going to do is we're going to basic detention set. We're going to turn off our intake. That's right. We're going to close it out so that we don't get any new prisoners coming in. And then let's go. Those guys just build everything out. Oh, that one dude's trapped. So we want to knock down this wall. Demolish a wall here. And oh gosh, what did I just do? Okay. Yeah. There we go. I'll probably have to replace one of these walls. And let's see. Okay, so they're still not building that stuff out yet. So far so good, but I did want to take this time to really plan out how this was gonna work, because I think overall it'll be a more secure prison when it's done, but again, this is the first time I've tried to do something like this, so we shall see how that works out. And then we're gonna build a brick wall here, and it also is a little less efficient than building just the rooms, because what ends up happening is that, you know, like, some of the walls are getting demolished, which is kind of unfortunate. But, you know, I think overall it'll be more secure when it's done. And like I said, this is the first time I've actually tried to do something like this. So I think it will be a very valuable learning experience. Lay down a foundation there. I really do want this foundation of the rooms for the yard to be removed. Secured behind at least one door. Put a couple of doors here, and then a couple of doors here, and then we will put down some. We'll put down some grass. No, I want you to clear this indoor area. Clear the whole thing. Just get rid of the. I guess we'll have to bulldoze this foundation in order for this to work properly. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, that'll work. And then we will rebuild some of the walls, and then that's the only part that's kind of annoying about all of this. Still getting used to some of that. And then we will demolish the walls here and here. And just build some more of the foundation here. There we go. We'll probably plant some grass here once we get a little bit more cash. But for right now. Yeah, they're kind of trapped at the moment. Knock down the walls, boys. Good job. And then we'll build ourselves a couple of jail doors. And then that is looking pretty good for the moment. Materials. The reason why I'm doubling up on the doors, if anyone's paying attention, is that it makes things a little bit more secure, except in this area. But I'm thinking visitor center might be worth taking a chance on that. The only downside is the visitors have to walk by the garbage, which kind of stinks. But, you know, what can you do? Not everything's perfect. 2, 3. I might run out of money before this is all over. That'd be embarrassing. And, awful. Here. Okay, objects. Staff door here. So far, so good. Lay down some electrical cable. Just kind of do everything off of this main line. And then go back. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to not demolish those walls. I think that's something that I'm doing wrong. Utilities, water pump station. Get some water out there too. And we'll hold off on that until I have a better idea of where exactly I'm gonna put that stuff. So far, building things out pretty well. And let's see. Oops. Oh, okay. Gonna build that out. I'm gonna start laying out some of these rooms. This one's perfect for a holding cell, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna put out a canteen here. Do that. And then actually I'm gonna put a couple of doors in. According to my wonderful plan, which I can't see the doors at the moment, which stinks. I'll have to keep that in mind as well. But I think I had plans here for a door and then another door. Oops, oops, oops. Got that. And then to fulfill the requirements, we really only need a couple of toilets. But I'm going to put a door here for that too. Then a bench, and then that will be done for that. And then we'll want a reception area. Let's see, put out a few electrical cables here. Wire this up. That'll come in handy later. And then there, and then we don't need anything down that way. Reception, and then for the canteen, we need a couple of serving tables. And we'll just put 2 for now. I kind of planned this out so that we'd have more, so that I didn't have to guess how I wanted to lay this out later on. And do table, table. So far, so good. It looks like we're coming along real well. This is kind of the opening portion of this, where we don't have quite everything. Probably want to keep these pipes on the outside of the prison, because the inmates can actually dig in the tools, can actually dig out the toilets, and they will actually dig through the large pipes and actually get out that way. So let's see here. Are we secured? Yeah, I believe we are. We need a yard. We got that taken care of. And then bring those in. They're going to start building those pipes. We will start with the showers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're only going to take 6 at the moment, because the next thing we'll want to do is start building out more, what's the word? Build out a cell block. You know what? Actually, this is probably not going to work. We're probably going to need to build this out this way, and then build out this way. Good. Now for the reception area, we need an office desk, a table, and a chair. Office desk. And then a table. And then a chair. And then we will have a reception area, which is good because that is... I found out that that was probably one of the biggest things that was causing contraband in my last prison, is that we didn't have one of these things to basically... yeah, let's demolish that wall real quick. That doesn't need to be there. Then add brick wall here. Was that one of the things that was causing this prison to... oh, I didn't even add a... Oh, that's a table. Dude. Dismantle that. We'll hold on to that for later. Oh, let's kind of slow down. Alright, pick it back up, boys. Get to work. So far, so good. Oh, the other thing I wanted to try too is I saw a lot of designs that put the drains right under the shower, and I think that'll work as well. This is kind of the intro episode because you just got to lay so much foundation. But once you do that, then things really start to pick up. And then we're going to work on our kitchen. Right now, okay, so it's indoors, which is great. At the moment, just do staff doors. And then we'll want a sink. And then, not quite sure what I was thinking there for... Okay, so there's a cooker here. And then a couple of trash cans. Actually, put a couple of trash cans up here too. Get that. Put those in place. Cookers. And then a couple of fridges. Do that. Good stuff. Holding cell, reception. It's missing a bench. Right. Okay. Oh, we had the shower set up, but we didn't actually designate a shower. Let's go do that. And then... Good. Now we have to hire 2 guards. And we don't have enough money for that. So we're gonna zip ahead. And try to do that as quickly as possible. Alright, hold on a second. We're also missing a couple of utilities. And then get that. And we need to wire up the sink. Okay, gosh. I didn't expect to run out of cash this quickly. That's a bit of a problem. But I think we can do nope. Fill to 0. Yeah. We'll bring in our first 6 prisoners while we wait for the fundage to improve. I think what we can do is for the main here, kind of build out this way. Here. And then kind of build out. Now we're at insufficient funds. So what I can do is, oh, I can't sell anything yet. Gosh, I am out of money already. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to bring in the cash for the administrative center to kind of finish this out. We're already off to a bad start, but I think it'll work. Put down the small pipes here. Once we get that, then we can hire our guards. And the cooks. And now we got cash back. Yay! Alright. Whew, that was close. Alright, so now the good news is that we have the basics for our prison. Why are you not wired up? Oh, I'm an idiot. We'll put that in there. And actually hook up the water. That's kind of important. Alright, so the other thing we want to do is, since we still have time, we're going to build ourselves our administrative centers while we wait for our first prisoners to come in. And then we will do staff door, staff door, staff door, Staff door. Staff door. Yeah. Then we'll wire up the electricity a little bit, just to kind of make things look nice. Get some, build out the walls a little bit here. And then for the rooms, designate a couple of these as offices. Boom. Boom. What, electrical cable? Okay, still need more electrical cable. Does not go very far, does it? Alright, now then, filing cabinet, filing cabinet. Office, office, chair, chair. Staff, hire a warden. Just waiting for his desk. Can't do any researching without a desk, so we're gonna go ahead and research finance, because that's what our grant requires us to do, and then we're gonna hire an accountant. And as you can see here, he's already starting to take a lot of time. Actually, he's just sitting at his desk, according to the paparazzi here. This is all totally fake. But, while we wait for that to fade away, let's have a look. And our first new arrivals are coming. So we're going to turn off intake real quick. And let's go meet our new wards. Oh, what's the matter with this? Well, of course there are no prisoners assigned to eat at the canteen. They haven't arrived yet. Yeesh. Okay. So here we go. Oh, Stoneman. I thought it said Stoner for a second. Any... born and raised in Munich, Germany. Let's see. Benjamin Iron Kerner. Born and raised in Germany, Ben is known as shrewd escapee. He's an art thief. Men should not underestimate him, okay? It's also... Whoever wrote the bio. English is not a first language. So here what's happening is that the prisoners are being taken into reception. They're going to be searched as soon as they're all brought in. And then they'll be given a new uniform. So that'll be good. And yeah. So actually, there's a couple of other things that I wanted to do. Is I wanted to... utility? Is it utilities? No, it's objects. For the yard, I want to have a couple of weight benches. And a couple of phone booths. There. That should be it. For some reason, none of that stuff uses electricity, so it won't matter. But eventually I'll have to wire up that hallway too. So they're being searched at the moment. And Lancer's already been searched. And now they're being stripped. And then they'll be brought into the holding cell. And what I'm gonna do is that because I haven't built out the actual wing yet of this prison for the... My poor brain refuses to work. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna build out a cell block here. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Ugh. And that stink still doesn't wire it up. Come on, you can do it. Okay, those two large jail doors are there. Got large jail doors there. Reception, we may need to hire a few more guards to kind of speed this up. So now they're going to be escorted to a holding cell. While the bellas are going to be installed, and then we basically just wait until everything is done. So let's go ahead and speed this up just a little bit. Let's kind of get everything moving. Yes, yes. Keep moving, my little minions. So far, so good. We were in a bit of a money pit at the moment, most basically due to my own stupidity, but now things should be up and running. This stupid sink refuses to get water for whatever reason. I guess you have to be like right on that square when it comes to the sink. Alright. So they're eating at the moment, which is good, and you are enabled to be assigned to a cell. Yeah, this kind of makes sense. We have unlocked bureaucracy, so we can hire an accountant. And there she is. And now we have cleared both of the grants, and we're off to a good start. We do eventually need to build ourselves out a cell block here to actually house some prisoners, but this is off to a good start, and it only took us an extra grant to kind of get things taken care of. So that's good. Thank you very much for joining me. This has been the Catholic Gamer Dude playing Prison Architect. Next time, what will we explore? Let's go ahead and look at our grants menu real quick before I sign off here. We can do a cell block, and then we will probably just build that out a little bit more. Because I found that one of the things about the game that I was doing wrong last time is that I was actually spending way too much time building out and fulfilling grants when I really should have just been bringing more prisoners in. So we will rectify that next time. So thank you very much for joining me. It's been that Catholic Gamer Dude. Welcome back, everybody, and I'll see you next time.